And what part of his body was struck with what part of your body?
And, he was struck in the face area.
Where else?
That's the only place I punched.
How many times?
Number-wise, I can't tell you.
Where was he at when you first hit him?
He was sitting in a chair.
And?
He was sitting in a chair.
What is your height and weight, sir?
I'm 5'8", 220.
So you've got about 6 inches and you had about 50 pounds on him. Differential.
Approximately.
And was he crying when you hit him?
Yes, he was.
Was he screaming when you hit him?
Yes, he was.
Have you ever disciplined your child, Junior, before through physically hitting him?
Have I disciplined him?
Through physically hitting him before.
With the belt, yes.
And your point in hitting him was what?
I can't tell you that.
Were you angry?
I was angry, yes.
And you were angry when you got the phone call in the morning at 1:30 or 1:20 in the morning. You were told, we learned some 12 hours earlier that Jamar said he humped on.
Yes.
And you were angry then?
I wasn't angry. I was upset. And hurt that he would do something like that, yes.
So at 1:20 p.m., some almost 12 hours later, you are in receipt of the same information.
You said 12 hours later?
Yes.
At what point?
At 12 hours from 1 a.m. when the phone call came in, into which your son admitted what he did and asked for your forgiveness, you were at that point on notice that your son had sexual contact very improperly with your 3-year-old daughter.
It was completely different from the phone call I had to the information he gave me in the living room.
Let's address that completely different that you told us here today. Would you agree with me, Mr. Pinckney, that you are the only one who is telling this court and this jury that your son, Junior, said that he took his underwear off, took underwear off, and placed his penis inside of her vagina?
Am I the only one saying that?
Yes. Is this the first time we're hearing that?
From the testimony of others, yes.
You heard Lizette Cherry testify.
Yes.
You heard Latanya Praller testify.
Yes.
You heard Yolanda Cherry testify.
Yes.
And it is through your testimony, sir, that only you are the one telling us that Jamar says that he placed his penis inside of skin-to-skin contact.
Your Honor, object. It's improper to ask this witness to comment on the testimony of other witnesses.
I'm not asking him to comment, Your Honor.
I don't think he's asking this witness to do that. She's saying that I don't think she's asking them about their testimony. I don't get that. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Could you repeat the question?
Would you agree with me, sir, you've sat through this trial,
Yes.
and you've heard the testimony of the 3 women, Junior's mother, Junior's aunt, and a friend of the family, testify in this trial?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes or no, sir?
Yes.
And you are on trial for killing your son.
Yes.
You have admitted pulling the trigger and killing your son in cold blood.
I mean, if he's shooting him.
Blood is certainly.
I'll rephrase. You admit shooting your son in the head while he's on his knees.
I mean, if he's shooting myself, yes.
And so you are on trial relating to that homicide.
Yes.
And it is only through your testimony here today, during your trial for first-degree murder, that you purport that Jamar Jr. said, I actually penetrated her vaginally with my penis.
Well, I can't speak for anybody else, but I can't make it tell the truth. And that's what I did.
You would agree with me on the critical point that it is only coming from your mouth to this juror's ear.
Objection asked and answered, and also that if that's not asking him to tell what his memory is of other witnesses' testimony. I don't know what is. He has testified.
No. Come on up.
All right, so the judge calling for a sidebar on an important issue here in the cross-examination of the defendant, and really the prosecution has some opportunity here to cross-examine this defendant because he has admittedly shot and killed his own